So happy Wednesday. Today is a great day because I'm just super grateful for so many things, but mostly I'm grateful that my daughter is safe in Dubai and having just an amazing time. And she's gotten on our Zoom today to share some information about what she's up to there. And so I just want to quickly kind of say how grateful I am that I am able to do this Zoom with you, and that I can hopefully bring some value to your lives, and you bring lots of value to my lives. And again, I just want to mention that if you're on here and you don't see your team, make sure that you text them, because I think this will be a great Zoom today. I'm going to introduce my daughter for a few minutes, Alix Schwartz. A lot of you have heard me talk about my daughter, who is in positive psychology. She's doing her master's at USC. And right now she's in Dubai, and she'll tell you why she's in Dubai. But she's been there almost a week. She comes home tomorrow. And it's just been amazing to listen to her and hear what she's up to. And so I asked her, when she called me this morning at 5:30 in the morning, I asked, and she was telling me her story, I asked her if she would jump on our Zoom and kind of share this with you, because I think you'll be incredibly excited to hear about it. And Alix, you're going to have to unmute yourself, or I'm going to have to unmute you because I muted everybody. So let me see if I can unmute you. There you are. Okay. So Alix, take it away.
Okay. You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Hi from Dubai. I really don't know. When my mom called me this morning, by the way, she called me. She asked me, I shared with her what happened today, but I want to just backtrack for 30 seconds and just share how I got here. My professor from USC asked me to join her at the very first Women's Economic Empowerment Global Summit that was put on by the Queen of Sharjah, which is in the United Arab Emirates. And the event that showcased women investing in women in procurement, but also along all workforces, and how we can continue to empower women and our youth. But also they have an initiative right now that's going on for 16 days, and it's ending violence around the world. And so we're really driving this initiative, and we're taking it back home with us. And so what happened in that time when I found out that I was coming here is I decided to reach out to all of my network and say, who's available? Who do we all know in Dubai? And it just so happens that somebody I worked with at iPen, they just opened an office out here. And so, fast forward, I got a whole day today, and I spent it with all of the happiness ambassadors and the Ministry of Happiness, which was amazing. So I started off this morning at 10 a.m. and I went to KHDA, and they are the knowledge and development authority for all private education sectors, ensuring that all of our youth across all education is working on happiness and well-being. And as soon as I walked into the doors said, "Welcome to happiness." And it was kind of that moment where you were like, I wonder what's behind those doors. And I was like, oh my gosh. And for me, this was everything that I could ever imagine. Something, it's kind of that dream that you only think that it could happen, and then it actually happens. And you walk in, and it was like a happiness museum, just at your fingertips. But I think that when I was talking to my professor, I asked her, I said, what was the best part of this experience for you? Being, walking into this world, something that not a lot of people are aware of. And she shared with me, and what I shared was the first thing that I walked into was a woman, an elder. And she was dressed from head to toe, as they all are. And she gave me 3 hugs and 3 kisses. And she said, her kisses and hugs, she said, my daughter, my daughter, my daughter. Her job is to walk around all day long and give people hugs and give people prayers and just share love and joy amongst everybody, people who work there, people who are traveling in, people who, are coming from all different parts of the country. And, that's a moment when you look at yourself and you say, I will remember this moment for the rest of my life. And, 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 and so as I continued through my day, I actually had the opportunity to come to the Emirates Towers, where the Ministry of Happiness is. And so I just want to as I continue talking, I just want to turn my phone around and just show you like what it looks like today here in Dubai, where everything is around workplace happiness, well-being, positivity. Everything is collaboration. Everyone's working in open doors. They all talk to each other. And I just like things are saying we're grateful for our youth. I'm actually at the youth hub right now. And I think I just really wanted to share this with you guys because, we're stepping into a new zone in our world. And for me, being a part of all of this today has been a dream that I could only imagine. And it's actually come true. And I have just started my positive change maker today platform, which I actually will hopefully be partnering with the UAE Emirates Happy Emirates initiative, as well as the UN Women, to create a global platform for people to be able to share how they're being positive change makers today. And also to just say, I'm extremely grateful that all of you guys are following my journey, and I'm extremely grateful to have you guys in my life, to constantly be looking up to people that are following their dreams and that are making stuff happen, because I just think that in today's world, especially in the United States, we really have to rely on each other. And I think that the one thing that Dubai does best is, they really empower people to strive towards their potential. They really want they want people to take the role on themselves, to take the initiative themselves, and to work through it together. And I think I want to leave you guys with just a quick quote. I have to grab it. Oh no, I don't know where it is. Shoot, but it's by Maya Angelou, and it's I hate to say this without actually knowing the words, but I basically just want to leave you with a smile, and I want you to spread this smile around everywhere today. And I want you to pick at least one person today, and I want you to give them a hug, and I want you to share one positive thing that you love about them. And I hope that you guys all have a great day. Thank you, Mom, for having me. I'm heading out to dinner right now, and I just love you all, and I'm so excited to be on this journey with you.
This is why I'm crying, Alix.
Stop.
We love you, Alix. Thank you so much.
Of course.
You're awesome, honey.
Alix, I'm so proud of you. It's Auntie, and thanks for sharing your heart. And I'm just so excited that your youth, your generation is out there sharing the happy movement. I'm so super excited for you. So thanks for sharing your love and your heart, honey.
Hey,
Thank
Alix,
you. Yeah.
the quote on the wall when you turned your phone around was a great quote. It was so great. It was on that pillar. Just this amazing place that you're at. Thank you so much for sharing. You made me cry again. And
this is awesome, Ali. Can I say something?
Sure.
Yes. My husband is actually in Abu Dhabi right now. That's the capital of the Emirates. And we live there for 7 years. I would love to connect with you because this is our dream to really do things like that. I'll share some things with you if we meet in person, just to tell you what we're doing about that part of the world.
Of course. Anytime.
Sure. Okay.
Does anybody have any questions or anything for Alix while we have her before she goes to dinner? Because I think this is such a huge part of our life, the gratitude and happiness, and really, really utilizing this as the power. It's a power, I think, that it's a superpower, right, Alix? That if we all...
Yeah, I just have to tell you guys one more thing is that, all the people that you're working with, Deborah Heiss, Jeff Olson, Sean Aker, all those people are here. They're sitting at these tables. They're going to be here in February. They're constantly, and it's so interesting for me because I'm like, wow, I know all of them. I know all of them. How now can I play a role as a millennial, as somebody that's like in it all the time? What does my role look like? And I think for you guys can really leverage these opportunities when you're with them, and really share that you guys have leading thought leaders that are a part of this movement at your fingertips. And I just I hope that you share that, because it's something that their power, I leverage their power all the time. And I probably wouldn't have got these meetings today without using their names. And I just think like what an amazing time to have these leaders to be led by these people.
You know, you bring up such a great point there, because you said you can really leverage their names, you can leverage who they are, they're your leaders. And, you know, I think that's kind of what Jeff Olson has tried to tell us for years, is that you need to leverage happiness, and we are the movement. We started it. He funds it, right, Alix? He's still funding it, right?
So he doesn't fund anything that happens here. The entire UAE, they have a Ministry of Tolerance, a Ministry of Defense, a Ministry of Happiness, a Ministry of Youth for the Happiness Initiative. Everything in Dubai is led through government, which is something that is quite opposite from the United States. But he's a part of the table. He's a part of the conversation, because Live Happy is a huge component to their success. Because this just started a year ago. Live Happy's been around for 5 years. So I think that that's also really important. And last but not least is that, you know, their quote, they really drive themselves off of happiness is a choice. And so I really encourage all of you to make that choice today and to really spread it. So I love all of you guys, and I look forward to continuing this conversation with you guys soon.
Thanks, Alix. Thank you very much. Well, you guys, you know, that is our Zoom today. I cannot think of anything that would be better than to have heard a lot about happiness and how we can really make that a part of, leverage that in not only our personal life, but our professional life. And really, you know, that nugget of really leveraging you know, what this company is all about. That started 6 years ago with Jeff Olson. And what I was talking about is he is the underwriter for iPen. And iPen has a huge seat at this table. And correct me if I'm wrong, Alix, but I think that's what I was getting at. And so his relationship with Martin Seligman, and having started that 6 years ago with Live Happy, and really, you know, putting his money where his thought process is about how this is, you know, the precursor to success, relationships, everything in your life. And this is just an example of, here we are 6 years later, this movement has become global, and you know, it is going to be in a fixture in not only education, but in the corporate world and in every single thing that we do. And it's going to be showing up more and more and more. And you are part of, you know, basically being at the very beginning. So what you decide to do with it, what you decide to, you know, make of it in your business and talk about it and really breathe it into your organization is what you do with it, you know. And I just think it's a really, really powerful message. So anyway, thank you so much. Does anyone have any questions or any kind of stories or anything they'd like to share with happiness or positivity that you know, you can share with the group? Anybody? Are we happy people?
I do.
Okay.
First of all, Alix, that's amazing. And I was just at an Alzheimer dementia introduction meeting yesterday, and I was amazed at how they're talking about superfoods as a primary health remedy. And there's a whole bunch of free resources and other kinds of seminars and little mini outreaches. And I encourage everyone to look in your local city and maybe tap into and try to talk to some of the people who are are helping this movement to bring the number 3 killer in Orange County is Alzheimer's. The number 6 killer in the whole country is Alzheimer dementia. So this is serious stuff. We're in the leading edge of health, and maybe your local resources would be something to tap into.
Hey, Carla, that's great. That's a great idea. And I absolutely love that you had that information for us today. It's pretty scary. I just met a man through one of my charities the other day that I'm involved in. He's 60 years old, and he just found out that he has full-blown Alzheimer's. And 3 years ago, he had his brain checked because his mother died of Alzheimer's, and his brain, what they saw, didn't have any sign of Alzheimer's. And within 3 years, he's now in decline. So it's very scary. And we do have something that can really help people. And we don't, so to be on that front edge of that is amazing. And that's great information. Thank you so much. Anybody else have anything to share out there in Happy Land?
I just want to thank you, Annie, for bringing this to us. I couldn't unmute my microphone to say thank you to Alix. I don't know if she's still on, but you should be so proud. I was crying when you were crying because that's your baby, and you're sharing, that with us. And we're so blessed that this is how we get to start our day. So thank you.
Oh, thank you, Caroline. Yes, I am very proud of Alix and what she's doing, and just so happy about it. It makes me cry again.
Alix, I'm so proud of you. It's Robin. I remember when you weren't so happy when you were in New York that week, and it's just so different to see you 2 years later completely following your dreams. I'm so excited for you, and happy that you're taking this to the youth so that Brody can get a taste of happiness in his education, although he's pretty happy already.
Well, Robin, that's so funny that you say that, because, there has been a huge change in Alix and this whole family because of that. And really, isn't it funny how it is a choice, right?
It is a choice. It is. It's so funny. And, Brody wrote on one of his assignments at school the other day, I'm so grateful to my mom because I love her so much because she is always happy. That's literally what he wrote.
That's so great, Robin. That's a great thing. I'm so happy to hear that. All right, you guys. Well, it's 7:18, ready to start our day. And I'm grateful for each and every one of you. And thank you for checking in. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'm going to put this up on the Together We Are Unlimited page. So if you want to share it with any of your friends, I think it's great intel. And thank you very, very much.
Make it a happy day, everybody. Thank you, Annie. Thank you,
Excellent.
Alix.
Thank you so much. Alix, you gave me goosebumps. Awesome.
Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Alix.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Annie and Alix. I do speak Arabic, Alix.
You speak Arabic or you don't speak Arabic?
I do. Yeah.
I do not.
Yeah. But I
would love to learn.
Yes, it is a hard language.